Imagine discovering that a humble game of golf could turn into a lifeline for countless kids, all because one teenager decided to pay back the ultimate debt with every swing and putt. But here's where it gets truly inspiring. This isn't just about sports. It's a heartfelt tribute from a young man who owes his very existence to a hospital, and he's turning his passion into a movement that's raising hundreds of thousands of dollars. Stick around to see how one simple challenge is changing lives and sparking conversations about gratitude and giving back. He's repaying their life-saving care, one perfect putt at a time. A high school golfer from Long Island, armed with a profound sense of purpose, has aced a remarkable feat, amassing over $700,000 and still growing for the medical center that rescued him as a newborn. They gave me a chance at life, so it's only right that I give something meaningful back. Skylar Friedman, a vibrant 17-year-old, shared with the Post. This student from Laurel Hollow is now expanding his impact even further by inviting golfers nationwide to join a creative putting competition in support of the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, CHOP, the very place where he underwent a groundbreaking lung surgery at just 5 months old. Friedman launched the 100 Putt Challenge, https://charitypledgeit.org/100puttchallenge25, an ingenious idea where participants pledge varying sums of money based on how many 6-foot putts they successfully make out of 100 attempts. And this isn't limited to pros on fancy courses. Anyone can participate, whether they're on a golf green, in their cozy living room, or even squeezing in shots down an airplane aisle. As he explained, most folks don't grasp just how quickly those pledges can pile up into real change, noted the 12th grader, who's been a standout on his varsity golf squad at Portledge School since his middle school days. Say someone commits $2 per successful putt and nails 80 of them. That's $160 right there. And it adds up fast. With aspirations of becoming a mechanical engineer one day, Friedman has already collected more than $66,000 toward his ambitious target of $250,000 for this round. But across 7 years of dedicated efforts, he's helped the cherished hospital rack up a total of $700,000. A rocky beginning. Before he was even born, an ultrasound revealed an unusual mass in the lower right lobe of his lungs, posing a severe risk of a life-threatening heart attack. For beginners wondering about such conditions, this was a congenital pulmonary airway malformation, CPAM, a rare developmental anomaly where abnormal tissue forms in the lung, potentially compressing nearby structures and causing breathing issues, something local doctors hadn't encountered before. It was meant to be a joyful peek at whether I was a boy or girl, but instead we faced this unexpected hurdle, he recalled. My case was incredibly uncommon, likely the first of its kind those doctors had seen. The Friedman family journeyed to Philadelphia, where skilled surgeons performed a delicate procedure to excise the affected part of his lung. Since then, I've been able to breathe freely and thrive, he said. Though too young to recall the procedure's intensity or the medical breakthroughs involved, Friedman deeply appreciates the ongoing compassion from CHOP's staff during his regular visits. He still heads there twice a year for asthma management and other health matters. Each visit reminds me of how extraordinarily kind and attentive the doctors and entire team are, he said. As a member of the hospital's Youth Advisory Council, he's even delivered talks on enhancing patient experiences, but he craved a bigger way to contribute. 7 years back, he teamed up with his longtime golf coach, Adam Laird, to blend their love for the sport with philanthropy. I never saw Sky as a fragile kid dealing with illness, Laird remarked. He was always cheerful and carefree. He doesn't just chase his own dreams, he lifts others up too. He's a constant source of motivation for me. Their first venture was a spontaneous 24-hour golf marathon at North Shore Country Club in Glen Head, netting $17,000. The momentum built, leading to larger contributions, including Friedman's own grueling mini-marathon of 100 holes that left him leaning on his putter like a walking stick for support. Last year, aiming to broaden the reach and involve more participants, they shifted to a virtual putting contest. Friedman was especially moved when his entire high school team signed up for next week's challenge. We're now seeing participants from roughly a dozen states, with around 1,000 donors this year alone, Friedman reported. In March, he also released his book, It Could Be Worse. BTNREF, org 19984C1369200, BTN URL, https, process for www.amazon.com, Perseverance Positivity Philanthropy DP, B03DF4NWB, /tag DNY post, 26 ask referral /https, free2f, 2fnlypost.com, /2025, /14/14 /snews Long Island teen golfer runs putt challenge for hospital that saved his life as a baby, /AskSource3Web. Sharing his life's journey of resilience, optimism, and generosity. Giving back feels like my true calling. If my story touches just one person, it's all been worthwhile. And this is the part most people miss. While stories like Skylar's warm our hearts and inspire action, some might argue it's controversial to tie personal fundraising. Does it overshadow more systemic ways to fund healthcare? What do you think? Is this type of grassroots philanthropy the future? Or should we focus on broader, less story-driven approaches? Share your opinions in the comments. I'd love to hear if you agree or disagree.